Hello friends, welcome to our channel. In last video we have made our splash activity. So we have some problems in the splash activity, like we have this top white bar, we don't want this, and also we haven't finished the splash activity. Like if we press the back button, we should exit our app, but it will display splash activity. Like if we press the back button, it will display splash activity, so it should not do that. So we need to finish this activity also. So these are the two changes that we want. We don't want this upper white bar. So first let's do that. So go to the splash activity. Here come to that point where we are starting the main activity. Here after starting the main activity, we need to finish this splash activity. So we'll finish this splash activity dot this dot finish. Okay, so after starting the main activity, it will finish the splash activity. Okay, now we need to get rid of the top white bar. So for this, go to values. In resources, go to values. Sorry, here in values, go to styles. In styles, here we have two styles. So go to the styles.xml version 21. Okay, go to this file, and in this file, here delete the last line, that is status bar color. Okay, delete this line. Okay, now it's okay. So now it will not display the top white bar. Okay, so these are the two changes for the splash activity. Now we are done with splash activity, so let's start with our main activity. So in main activity, first set its layout. Okay, so go to the main activity.xml file. Here we have a navigation bar. Okay, we want this also. Now go to the app bar main. It's including this layout, that is app bar main layout. So go to this layout, app bar main layout. Here we have our toolbar, and after toolbar we have our content, main content, and then we have a floating button. So we don't want this floating action button, so delete this floating action button. Okay, now we have our content. So go to the content main.xml file. Now in this we have a text view. So here instead delete this text view, don't want this. And now here we want a bottom bar and a frame layout. Okay, so add a bottom bar here, bottom navigation bar. So bottom navigation view, add this, and its height, width is width match parent, height is wrap content, and here we add a background to android attribute, android attribute, and in this attribute window background. Okay, so this is our background, and then we need items in this bottom view. So we need to create some items that we want in our bottom view. So for that, go to the resources. In resources, go to the menu. Here in menu, create a new file, menu resource file, and name it bottom menu. Click OK. Okay, so this is our menu file. Now add items that we want in our menu file. So we need 3 items here. First item, now set its id. Id is set its id to navigation home, and its icon is a home icon. So let's create icons also. Okay, so go to the drawable. Here right click on this drawable, click on new, and here in new click on this image asset. Okay, click on this. Now here in icon type select action bar and tab icons. Okay, select this, and now click on this clip art. Here from here we need to select our icon, so search for home. So this is our home icon, click on OK. Now set the name of this icon, we'll name it home, ic_home. Then set the theme to hollow dark, okay, so that it will become white in color. Now click on next and then click on finish. Okay, so this is our so now we have our home icon. Similarly we will create other icons also. So click on drawable, new, asset, uh, asset, image asset. Now click on clip art. Now we want icon for account, so search for account. So this is our account icon, click OK and name it ic account, ic_account. Okay, theme, okay, theme is okay, hollow dark. Now click on next and finish. Similarly one for leaderboard. Okay, so click on new, asset, image asset. Now click on the icon. Here we want icon for leaderboard. Okay, so for leaderboard let's search menu, not menu, navigation, no, apps, no. Okay, search icon for leaderboard. Here which icon, okay, set this icon maybe right for the leaderboard. Okay, first, second, third. So select this icon, equalizer, click on OK. Now set the name of this icon, leaderboard, and then click on next and then finish. Okay, so now we have our 3 icons in the drawable folder. Okay, now go to the bottom menu.xml file. Here now we have home icon, so we will set the icon, that is ic home. Okay, now home. Now after this we want the title and set the title to home. Okay, now close this. Similarly we want 2 other items, so copy this and paste 2 times. So we want 3 items in our bottom navigation bar. So second item is our leaderboard, navigation, leaderboard, and the third is account. Okay, navigation account, and set the change the icon of this leaderboard to leaderboard, and this to ic_account, and change their title also, that is leaderboard. and change it to my account. Okay, so this is our bottom navigation menu. Now go to the content main .xml. Here we have added the bottom navigation bar. Now set its menu items. So here app :menu, and set the menu that we have created, that is bottom menu. Okay, so it has a menu also. Now constraint it from constraint it to bottom. So go to the design tab here and drag it to the bottom, and here set its below margin to the bottom, and also set its left and right margin. Set all these to 0 so that it will go to the bottom of the layout. Okay, so this is our bottom view. We have 3 items here: home, leaderboard, and my account. Okay, now add a frame layout here. So here in this, go to the layouts. In layouts, go to the frame layout and drag the frame layout and drop it here, and constraint its top to this action bar, that is toolbar, and then bottom to the bottom navigation bar. Constraint it here, constraint it to the bottom, and then left and right. Okay, and set all these to 0 from top, also 0, and here also 0, and here also 0. Okay, and set its width and height to match constraint. Okay, now we have our this frame layout. Now set its ID also, that is main frame. Okay, so we have set its ID also. Set the ID of the bottom navigation bar also. So go to the bottom, click on this bottom navigation view, and here set its ID to bottom navigation bar. Okay, bottom navigation bar, click on yes. So now we have set its ID also. Now set its width to match constraint. Okay, so now it seems okay. So this is our main activity layout. Okay, so we need to set its background also. Okay, so now go to the drawable here. Okay, hits the drawable and right click on this and create a new drawable resource file, and set its name to main background. Click on OK. Now we have a main background file. Now here, instead of selector, we need a layer list. So layer list, change it to layer list, and then here we need item. So item, in item we need a shape. So shape, and set its shape to rectangle. Okay, sorry, what, close this rectangle. Okay, sorry, close it like this. Okay, so now we have shape. Okay, we need a color in this also, so close it here. Okay, and inside this shape we need a color, so solid, and then color, and we set its color to, okay, first close it. Now we set its color to hash. FFFF, that is white. Now we don't want a white, actually we need a light primary, so click on this white icon here, and here select the blue color, change the bar to, sorry, select the blue color here. So this is our primary color. Then we select some light version of it, so this, yeah, this seems fine. Okay, this seems fine, so it seems a very light version of the blue color. Okay, so set it the color to this. Now after this item we need another item, that is item, and sorry, and in this item we need a shape, and shape this time we need an oval shape, and in oval shape we need a color, that is solid, and color is color primary. This time we need a primary color. Okay, so now we need to shift this oval shape to the upper corner. Okay, so in the item here change its bottom to 500 dp. Okay, so this is fine. Now left, stretch its left to -100 dp. Similarly for right, also -100 dp, and similarly we need to stretch the top also, so top -100 dp. Okay, set the top to 80. Okay, so now this seems fine. Okay, so this is our main background. Now go to the content main. Here go to the text tab. Here set the background to the main layout, that is constraint layout. Set its background and set it to the main background that we have created. Okay, drawable main background. Okay, so this is our layout. Okay, so our layout seems fine. Now go to the main activity.java file. Okay, main activity.java. Here we need to add the bottom navigation bar. Okay, so we need to add this, so we will create a private variable, that is bottom navigation view, and we will name it bottom navigation view. Okay, now after this we will assign it as here. Okay, here we don't need this floating action button, so we'll delete this. And okay, we will see what else we don't need. This is our drawer, we need this. This is our left navigation bar, we also need this. We also need this on back pressed. It is the create options menu. Okay, we don't need this and also this, so we will delete these two functions. Okay, and this is navigation item selector, we need this. Okay, so that's it. So these are the items that we need. Now here after this create a, okay, first create here another private variable, that is private bottom navigation view dot on navigation, sorry, on navigation item selected listener. Okay, on navigation item selected listener. Okay, so this, select, now create a variable of this on navigation item selected listener is equal to new on navigation item selected listener, and here close this, and here instead of false, here we will create a switch case, switch, and item menu item dot get item id. Okay, now in this switch case we will create three cases for three items of our bottom navigation bar. So we have three items, so we need three case. First is our home button, so r.id dot, we have created the id of the home, that is navigation home, nav home. So this is the id of our first element, so it is our first element. Now return true. Okay, similarly we will create another case, that is r.id dot navigation leaderboard, return true. Similarly third case r.id dot my account navigation account, return true. Okay, here semicolon. Okay, so this is the switch case. Now after this, okay, after this we have return false. Okay, so this is the variable. Now go to the bottom, not bottom, here go to the on create. Okay, in on create we need to set the listener to the our navigation view. So here we will set this, so our bottom navigation view dot set on navigation item selected listener, and set this to the variable that we have created on navigation item selected listener. Okay, so this way we have selected our listener also. So when we click on the on any of the item, so it will call this function, and we can set anything from there. Okay, so like from here we will set the views, what view we want when user click on the home button, and when we user click on the leaderboard and my account. Okay, so for view we need to create a frame layout, fragment. Okay, so like for home we will create a fragment, so we'll create a new fragment, and here blank fragment, click on this blank fragment, and here name this fragment to category, fragment category, because in our home we need to display our categories. Okay, so category fragment. Now click, okay, uncheck these two buttons, uncheck this also and uncheck this, we don't need this uh, in our fragment. Now click on finish. So now we have our category fragment. Okay, now go to the main activity. Here in on create, after all these we need to set our fragment, that is our default fragment of this activity. So we will create a set fragment, and we will pass new category fragment in this. Okay, so now create a set fragment method, come to the bottom, and here create a new method, that is sorry private void set fragment. Okay, here in this argument is fragment, here fragment. Okay, now we will set the fragment to our frame uh, layout. Okay, so in this we need our frame layout also. So create another variable, go to the top, here create another variable private frame layout and set it to main frame. Now set it to a value in onCreate, here in onCreate. After okay, we haven't initialized the bottom navigation view also, so we need to initialize these two variables. Okay, we haven't initialized the bottom also, so we'll initialize these variables here. Okay, so here first bottom navigation view is equal to find view by id r dot id dot bottom navbar. Okay, and then main frame is equal to find view by id r dot id dot main frame. Okay, so we have initialized these variables main frame. Now come down to set frame. Here we will set the fragment, so we will create a fragment transaction uh, transaction is equal to get supported fragment manager, get supported fragment manager dot begin transaction, and in this transaction will replace the fragment, replace our frame, that is main frame dot get id and the fragment. Okay, so now we have set the fragment to this transaction. Now we will commit this transaction dot commit. Okay, so this way we have set our fragment. Okay, we can set any fragment that we want. We will need to pass the fragment to this. Okay, so go to the top, here in on navigation item selected, here also we need to set our fragment. So we will set fragment, call this method, and when user click on the home we need to set the layout to the category fragment. Okay, when user click on the leaderboard we need to set to the other fragment. So we need to create two fragment also, one for this and one for this account. So create two fragment also. So click on this, right click, new fragment, blank fragment, and first is leaderboard fragment, leaderboard, uncheck these two and click on finish. Now create another one, right click on this, new fragment, blank, and here click on account fragment, uncheck these buttons and click on finish. So we have the 3 fragments. Now come to our main activity. Here if user clicks on the leaderboard navigation button at the bottom, so we will set the fragment to new leaderboard fragment. Okay, and if user click on the account button, then we need to set the fragment to new account fragment. Okay, so this way we can set the so we have set the fragment to the activity. So now suppose that's it, so let's try to run it. Okay, run. Okay, so this is our app. We don't have this white bar here, and this is our main activity. So this is our background, main background. Okay, it seems fine. Now this is our navigation view. So here we don't have anything in this view because we have blank fragments. All 3 are black fragments. So we will add the layout to these in the coming videos. So this is our bottom view. It's working fine. So that's it from this video. In the next video we will create a layout of the category, that is home layout. Okay, so see you guys in the next video. Stay at home, stay safe, and if you like this video, please press the like button and also subscribe to our channel. Thank you.